Hello, this is Dr. Gerrie on the 14th of October 2019. It's actually Thanksgiving Day, and I cannot think of a better time to record a video on the compensation and fee-based residual system of Karatbars. If you did not watch my previous video, I recommend that you do. It will explain the ecosystem, the amazing ecosystem of Karatbars. It is about going back to the days of old where we are operating in a gold system, in a gold finance system. I want to remind you that the digital gold offerings from that last video end on December 15th, 2019. So once you take a good look at this, please make your decisions and help others do the same. Here is the disclaimer. I will ask you to stop the video and read that. Thank you. There are seven places or seven ways that the compensation plan happens at Karatbars. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to go through the top most significant ones. Please know that all Karatbars potentiates can have a free account, and there they can acquire gold through that account, and they can even get a little bit of benefit from that if they bring in enough other people. Okay? There's another wonderful program that Karatbars has, and I always like how Karatbars takes care of the person who maybe has not done so well in life but wants a leg up. And so you start this program at a bronze level, okay? And you are given 5 weeks, yes, 5 weeks to help 5 other people get the same level of package or higher. And what that will do is it'll move you up to the next level without have to pay for those fees. The cost of these packages runs right up to 3,000 euros to get up to the VIP, but here's a wonderful way to get up to it without having to do that. So you do the same once you get to silver, you do the same once you get to gold, right up to VIP. By the way, if you missed it, let's say you only got 4 from the bronze level, you can still go to the next level, but you got to get the higher packages at that next level. So again, more grace extended to the person trying to do that. Okay? Please know that it doesn't generate commissions or units, and bonus KCB will be credited to your account directly. So here's a chart that shows some different scenarios at different levels. Okay? You can study that chart. Well, let's look at the next level of compensation. It is called direct commission. And the beauty of this is it doesn't matter what level you come in at. You can come in, get the 2,500 phone package, or you can come in at the 150 euro package, profit package. You still have the direct commission opportunity. So if you bring in someone, you're going to get a 10% cash bonus on the value of that package. And the person above you is going to get a 3%, and the person above them is going to get a 2%. That's how the direct commission works. So let's do a real example of this. Okay, so let's say that A enrolls B, B enrolls C, and C enrolls D. Okay, D acquires at the bottom there, acquires a 3,000 euro package. Well, we know that C is going to get 300, 10%. And B is going to get 90, and A is going to get 60. Just run those percentages and you'll see how that's true. Now, very important. If B has not gotten a package, B gets nothing. Of course, you've got to do something in the system to acquire something. Okay, so we call that the blue egg syndrome. People come to a meeting and they like what they see, they sign up, and they forget to put a package on. Well, it just doesn't work that way, okay, folks? You have to do something. Let's look at another scenario here. C enrolls 10 directs. He sponsors 10 people directly. Well, even if they only come in at 150 euros, guess what? That's going to start to add up to a lot of money. So there's the 10% of the 150, and they get another 150 euros. Now, look, you might laugh, but in some nations, that really is a lot of money, okay? So let's say C enrolls 10 at 1,250. They're going to get 1,250. And same with the 2,500 phone pack. So again, once again, if you don't have a lot of assets and you're willing to work hard, you can succeed. Look at this case here. I mean, you can go in a month or 2 months to the very top. Here's this person earning 2,500 euros. Well, that's enough to buy a VIP package or the 2,500 K1 phone pack, which includes a VIP package. All right. So to those of you listening, maybe you're doing well financially. Good for you. Get involved at the highest level you can. But if you're not, don't say, oh, I've never had a chance. I love what the CEO of Starbucks said. He said, maybe if you say you never had a chance, maybe you never took a chance, right? Okay, let's talk about a limited time offer here that is extremely exciting and can even change your future in a more dramatic way. Now, the preamble to this is, remember that every gold-backed KCB coin that you acquire through Karatbars is going to be valuing up. Okay, in January, every 75 of these coins you're going to be able to convert to a gram of gold. That is huge. So look at this. Even if you only brought another bronze package in, you get to receive 50% bonus on the value of that package. That's 536 coins. Those coins are at 14 cents. It's my strong opinion that they're going to go to 40 cents and then $1 and then $10 and then $100. Well, you start doing the math on that. So helping other people do this can really change your life. Well, here's, if you manage to find someone who wanted to get the 10,000 euro profit pack, look at the seller bonus on that. You're going to end up with 92,000 coins. Wow. Here's a chart that you can look at that shows you what the seller bonus is in KCB percentages. And again, you have until December the 15th. Well, let's look at the next area of the compensation plan. It involves teams. And this is actually really fun when you understand what you need to do. So look at the chart on the bottom. Okay, you'll see payout per cycle. So depending on the package, it's 40 euros, 50, 60, right up to 80 for VIP. And notice that there are units associated with each package or each level. In fact, there are units associated with every product in the Karatbars system. Okay? Every 50 to 25 units is called a cycle. And you're going to see in a minute that we build a left and a right leg. Now look, this system is extremely generous. You may have heard of something called binary. This is not binary. Binary, your units wash out after the end of a month if you don't achieve the rank or the level that they want you to achieve. Everything here is retained. All your units are retained. I remember actually about 3 months ago, I had a whack of units and they'd been building up over years and my other leg just wasn't coming in fast enough. Well, it finally happened and I cycled like crazy because all my units were built up. And that's another thing I love about Karatbars, okay? So there you are at the top with a bronze package. And either through yourself or other people bringing them in, remember, it's not just about you, it's everybody bringing in these packages, these units, buying gold, whatever. So let's say 5 bronzes come in on the left. Well, what are bronzes worth? If you look at the bottom, they're 5 units. So 5 times 5 is 25 units on the left. Let's say 1 gold comes in on the right. You look down below, 1 gold is 50 units. So now we've got what as a ratio? We've got a perfect 50 to 25 ratio. Actually, it's 25 on the left, 50 on the right. It doesn't really matter, okay? And you're going to cycle. And what do you cycle at? Well, look to bronze. Payout per cycle, it's 40 euros. Okay? Now, let's say instead of a bronze, you were a VIP. Same scenario, except you make 80 euros. Do you see why the person who brought you is encouraging you to get in at a VIP if you can? For the same amount of effort, you make twice the amount of money. Okay? All right. Here's another scenario where we get 2 golds coming on the left and 2 more VIPs coming on the right. What are you earning at bronze? 160 euros. Well, same scenario. What are you earning at a VIP? 320 euros. Are you getting the point? All right, good. Well, let's look at a scenario here with what's currently going on with the current products at Karatbars. When you get the phone pack, it's called the K1 phone pack, what happens is you're going to earn units with that. In fact, you're going to earn 50 units. Let's say someone comes in with the new WIM computer and the phone pack. It's a combination pack. What do you earn for that? 100 units. Well, that's pretty good. And let's say someone comes in with a 25K profit pack. That's 300 units. Somebody comes in with a 50K profit pack. That's 500 units. Actually, I think I may have got that wrong. That might need to say 500K. Anyways, you get the point. The units add up on the left, and another WIM comes in on the right. Another cash gold exchange machine comes in. 150K profit pack comes in. 1,500 units. And another WIM comes in. Well, let's look at, and another CM. Let's look at what that adds up to. 950 units on the left and 1,900 on the right. Now, I crafted this out so it works to a perfect number, but know that when it's not a perfect number, the units left over apply to the next cycle, all right? This could happen in 3 months. This could happen in 1 month. This could happen in 1 week. And it is happening for some in 1 week right now. It's a pretty exciting time. Okay, so you divide the highest side by 50, the lowest by 25, 38 cycles. 38 times 80 is 3,000 euros. Not a bad set of cycles there. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that can happen in the system. Let's look at another part of the compensation plan called the matching bonus. And again, you'll see that depending on the level that you're at, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, is going to pay you out more. So how does it work? Got to be in the dual program. It's cycles paid to the members of their team. You're going to take a 5% cut of their paycheck. So at bronze, it goes down 2 levels of that personal affiliate that you brought in. With a VIP, it goes down 7 levels. Okay? All right. And effective from 11th of November onwards, there's some new rules that are coming in. And existing and new partners are exempt from this new plan for 12 months, or this new rule for 12 months. They're giving you a 12-month grace period, okay? So for the rest of us who have been in for 12 months, you need to get 100 euro revenue in direct sales on a weekly basis and only on products that generate a direct commission. And these sales must be generated by your direct affiliates, okay? So the matching bonus is all about your direct affiliates, okay? Second option you have to achieve is direct sales of a 50 euro IP package on a weekly basis, which provides you with 10 IPs. Look, it's a little more sophisticated, this one. Just go to your back office for details. By the way, this full-on, fully written out compensation plan is in the back of your office. Now, what you want to watch carefully is your status, and you'll find this status statement on the bottom left corner of your dashboard, okay? If it's inactive, you're not eligible. It means you didn't meet those criteria, and that goes from week to week. So you want to keep a real close eye on that, or you can miss out on hundreds, maybe thousands of euros in paycheck matching, okay? So the matching bonus. Now, here's an example of something that could happen, okay? So you're a silver and you're active, and 3 of your personal affiliates generated incomes, okay? There they are, 3,200, 5,000, and 8,000. Well, take 5% of that and you get that. You get a piece of their paycheck. Now, that is a pretty generous offer. So take advantage of that. Now, there's also something called matching bonus compression. So if in that 7 levels down, if somebody doesn't do anything, it doesn't count. How about that for generosity, right? So this chart explains it all. Okay. Now, there's also something in the Karatbars system called the Karatbars Long-Term Incentive Program, and that has to do with the amount of gold that runs through your system. Well, every conference where people are up getting their watches, their Rolex watches, we've got people now winning cars, and if you're fully, and then it ends up with a nice property, if you're fully committed to this system over the years, it's just a matter of time until you win these wonderful, wonderful prizes. Okay? Now I want to talk about something called fee-based residuals, and you're going to hear a lot about this in the days to come. We have the new K merchant system, and every time there's a transaction, and if you've signed up that person to use the K merchant system, you're going to get a little bit of the commission from the transaction. And so start signing up people. Our great example right now is a watch company, Delacour Watches, and they increased their income by $8 million in 3 months, 24% annualized. And the person who signed them up, they're going to get a piece of that commission for the rest of their life. How would you like to be involved in some companies like that? So that's going to provide some fee-based residuals. Our new bank is going to be opening up, which will include a debit card, credit card. There's going to be banking fees associated with that. If you're the one that signed them up, you're going to get a piece of that. The K1 phones, you brought in people. There's going to be fees associated with the use of the phone. €6 every month. That's going to go back to the field. More residuals. Same with the the new WIM computer. Same with the Cash Gold machine. There's going to be euros flowing out of these things left, right, and center to the degree that you're involved. So, folks, there's lots of wealth that's going to be flowing through this system. Hey, you ever go to in the fall? You ever look at an apple tree? This one doesn't do it justice. There are clusters of apples on these trees, and you wonder how in the world can all that goodness get onto that one little branch? It's phenomenal. Well, that's what's going on here. That's the great metaphor for what we're doing here. Lots of residual incomes. There's even from the gold savings plan, others who come in to save gold through your system, you're going to get a little bit of residual from that. There's going to be residuals from the team gold positions. There's going to be an increase in the value. Oh, that's not officially a residual. In a sense, it is, because your coins are going to value up. If you've got a node, you're going to get residuals from that. The phone use that I talked about earlier. The business commission cycles inside the actual compensation plan. The debit credit card that I spoke about. And point of sales, I think, are going to be the largest set of individual residuals, depending on how active you want to be in the system. So Karatbars is just ripe for the picking. Low-hanging fruit here, folks. Come and pick, okay? And of course, our CEMs, our cash gold exchange machines. And in a sense, people are going to be looking at these machines. They're going to be walking by. They're going to come in. They're going to want to be involved. It's going to be like people want to get involved without you even doing anything. I get maybe that's a form of a residual. Just people walking in and saying, I want to get involved. Well, how do we get paid at Karatbars? You acquire a beautiful Karatbars MasterCard, and all commissions are put on that every single week. So, if you have not done so already, can I recommend that you get an account and you decide where you want to get started, and start sharing this with others. You can get involved full on with this as a business, or you can just share it with a few people and reap the rewards of that. It doesn't matter. It's an important time in history, folks. You might want to look at one of my economic reports that talks about the state of the world's economic and banking system. It is not pretty. So the more gold, personal gold that you can have, and of course the digital side of that gold, the better. I'll remind you again, the digital gold offerings end December 15th. So what's your next step? Get your free account, get your KYCs done, get your package, and who are you going to help? Okay? Please remember that for your account, you need a driver's license or passport. When you sign up, do it exactly 100% the address that's on your driver's license or government ID. Everything has to be exact, okay? This is your internal banking system. And the driver's license picture ID side of it, now you've got to put that beside your face and take a selfie and send that in. And you got to have a bill that goes to your home and you put it on the paper, take a picture of with the outside edges showing, and away you go. Okay? Now, please, 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 whoever brought you to this video, if somebody said, listen, there's a video I want to send you, watch it, and then let's get back together, honor the system, honor the process, okay? Get back to the person who sent you the video. Don't come to me, okay? If I find out you've done that, I'll have nothing to do with you, okay? We're all working very hard in this system. We're all trying to honor each other. Now, if you have come across this video without any referral from somebody else, then you are very welcome to send me an email and we can talk about how to get you started. Okay, well, this has been Dr. Gerrie on Thanksgiving Day 2019. Looking forward to your involvement in this most amazing system that is shooting around the world. 20 to 30,000 new people coming in every month. Get involved. You'll be happy that you did. Thank you. God bless you.